Hi guys, have you heard of AK Taxi? This is the taxi app of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it's available on Android and iOS. And for the first time in Nigerian history, you can actually negotiate your taxi fare on a taxi app. And unlike the competition, AK Taxi does not take out of your profit once you pay the monthly subscription of $100 only. And guess what? The first month is free. You get to save your money. So if you want to use the app, you save money. If you're a driver, you save and make more money. Ladies and gentlemen, call now if you want to be either an agent or a driver on AK Taxi. The numbers to call are 090-666-16106 and 080-3344-8638. On Instagram, it's AK Taxi App. You can send them an email, info@ak-taxi.com, or visit their website, ak-taxi.com. Don't miss out. It's an awesome opportunity. Drivers in urban cities can make as much as 200,000 naira a month. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, AK Taxi to your financial rescue. This is the future of the taxi app. Grab it now. After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters, my guest is still Khaz Customs. And before we talk about the Khaz Academy, let's talk about the most trending topic in Nigeria today. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Brother! What's your take?
I mean, I think it's a brain moment. that's just it. Like,
What did you say?
He's gonna be in trouble, and so am I, because I think the same.
I mean, because for me, it's just like, what's the end game though? Like, what's the end game of being in here talking to people? I tried, honestly. It's weird that you're asking me now, because this morning was actually the first time that I tried to watch it, and I just found it like they were talking about one conversation that should have lasted like 1 minute max, but they were going around in circles for like 30 minutes. I was listening to it like, I was like, no way, bro. I spoke to my TV. I said, switch yourself off. For me, that's just my opinion. Like,
now you're a London boy, and you're familiar with Scotland Yard, London Met.
Intellectuals.
Yeah. There's a lady called Khafi. Let me show you her picture right here.
Just London girl.
She actually is a London police officer. Khafi Bibi Nai.
There's a London police officer in Big Brother.
That's
Nigeria.
right. Met police officer on let's look at this. You don't believe this?
No.
According to the BBC News, they're saying Khafi Karim is on Big Brother without permission.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
And this is a police officer.
Let me see the show. What is it?
So what do you think? What's your take?
I think that's a downgrade.
A downgrade. But she could make 60 million naira.
Was that the prize?
Yeah.
60 M?
Yeah.
What's that in pounds? Like 200k? Probably just under.
No, much less.
Yeah.
100k is about 40 million, so about 150k.
150?
How much do you think a police officer
Is she gonna win though?
Not certain.
Is she popular? Is she popular on the show?
Well, there are rumors and
popular?
allegations that she kind of did it in the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rumors?
On TV.
Allegation. What? No, she's not. She didn't come from London. First of all, she's not a London Fed. How can you leave the whole United Kingdom as a London Fed to protect and serve, to stop crime?
It's still an allegation.
Cool.
Yeah, even though the BBC actually does speak about it somewhere.
I'm gonna say, she's actually genuinely a London police officer.
Right there, you can see this on the BBC.
She's a painting as well. Like, why would you do that? Nah, that's a downgrade, man. I don't care how much she could potentially win. For me, that's a downgrade, man.
All right. Enough of Big Brother. I said while Big Brother is on, any guest I have, I'll ask them a Big Brother question. I forgot with everyone, but I remembered here with you. So how convenient.
I mean,
Khaz,
I like like that.
AKA Kazim.
I like that intro.
Where do you get the Khaz from?
Now, basically, my name is not Kazim.
Oh.
It's cool though, because
How many people call you Kazim?
Well, quite a few people. Nice still calls me Kazim till today. It got to a point where I remember one day my manager had to tell him, hey boy, his name is not Kazim. He's like, whoa, Kazim, man. If he doesn't like it, then I don't care. Because he's used to calling me now. So people assume that my name is Kazim because of the Khaz name, but it's actually not. It's actually just a combination of my daughter's name and my name.
You told me once. Yeah. How can I be so forgetful? How's your daughter?
She's good. She's good.
Yeah. Now, real quick, a lot of people might not know who you are, so we'll introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the biggest rapper in Nigeria. Now, by rapper, I don't mean rap like, yo, this is Daddy Freeze with Khaz. We're gonna get you some. No, not not that kind of rapper. The rapper with a W, and it doesn't mean woman rapper. Oh, are you a woman rapper?
No.
Anyway, a rapper with a W, because he wraps your automobiles and anything that could be wrapped, any flat surface that could be wrapped. Meaning, if your chest's flat enough, he could wrap it.
No, thank you.
All right. Let's keep it clean. Okay, so tell us, how did you get into this whole rapping adventure?
I mean, it was by chance, you know. It was actually by chance. I didn't actually go out seeking, and this is such a crazy world where the things that I really wanted to kind of use to get into the auto customization industry, it didn't work out.
What were the things?
I wanted to start when big speakers and bass tubes and, you know, flip out DVDs were quite common.
Yeah.
That's when I was in like my 20s. So I wanted to do it, but I realized that obviously the financial return was not going to be that great. First,
did you want to do it here in Nigeria?
No, this is London. Everything I'm about to say is in London, right?
Okay.
So this is like when I grew up in Southeast, and I was like,
where exactly in Southeast?
Thamesmead. SE,
yeah. I know there very well.
Repping the ends. I like to look at your face. Thamesmead, SE. I mean, we were the first ones that actually did in West Thamesmead.
I know a comedian who was robbed around that area.
What are you trying to say?
You know how nice that area is.
Well, it is nice now.
Do you remember that very popular nightclub, Entice?
I got into the biggest fight of my life.
Oh yeah. You're not lying. You're from that side.
Trust me. The maddest fight of my life.
Big shout out to DJ Exclusive. He also lived around there.
Exclusive was my guy. I've known him way back
from Thamesmead.
Yeah. No, actually, we actually met much later. I wasn't even living in Thamesmead at that time. I think he had moved to North London at that time when we met.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know Exclusive was from Thamesmead though. So he's a Thamesmead boy.
Yeah. He used to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
as I was saying, during that time it was quite popular, like the flip out DVDs and headdress DVDs. That's when they first came out. So, and because I've always had passion for cars, I said, maybe I should go into this business now because this thing's popping. But then I looked at the numbers and I just felt like, and I anticipated what happened later, which is that it was going to die out, which it did. Because what happened was the manufacturers started to make really desirable head units. They upgraded their speakers. So now there's nothing for you to customize in the audio side of your car because it comes banging. You know,
cars come with B&Os.
Exactly. Now they're using like B&Os, Harman
Kardon.
You know, and they come with headdress DVDs now.
Yeah.
Those that you
when
had
as
to
big as
10-inch.
Exactly. Some Range Rovers come with 10-inch.
Mad, huge ones.
So
they killed that industry, and I kind of anticipated. So I just put that business plan behind. I just went to school. But then much later, this is 2012. You know, my friend, he wanted to do something on his Range Rover. It just got a Vogue. He wanted to upgrade it. This was actually when Upgrade was started to kind of get popular. So he wanted to change.
Okay, that's like a
It was an
2006
04, 05 reg.
into a
He
12.
wanted to do it into an 11, 12, whatever. That
Yeah,
autobiography. So I said, you check online for shops that we can go and work with. And I said, I know where I can take you, because he came to me like, you're the kind guy. Like them times he didn't even have a driver's license. He can't even drive. He had to call me to come and drive.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so where are we going? So I said, I know a place in East London. Let's go. He's like, no. I found this place online where I want us to go and check out. I was like, what are you talking about? So why are you calling me if you don't trust my judgment? He's like, bro, just chill. Let's just go and check this place. So I just said, cool. In my head, I was like, bro, we're still gonna go to my place. Let me just follow this guy. So we went there. We drove, got there, and I saw a 458. It was half wrapped. Remember, at this period, I'd never ever seen anything like rap in my life.
Yeah.
As much as I love.
So as of 2012, you'd never seen a rap
not even heard.
job.
Forget seeing. I haven't even heard of it.
I want to see if in 2012 I knew what rap was.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I doubt it.
That time it was called vinyl.
Exactly. Even till today, the generic name is actually vinyl.
Yeah.
But it's much popular now and it's called rap. Yeah. So I went in there and the Ferraris was half red and half white. I was like, and now if you know how rap is like paper, so it was half pulled. Yeah. And I was like, what's going on here? Why is this? What's this? I was like, my inquisitive mind just took over really quickly. He was talking to them about the stuff he wanted to do with his car. Me, I just walked over to this. I'm like, hey, bro, so what's this thing now? And he was trying to explain to me, like, oh, it's a vinyl and, you can maneuver it. I was like, what are you talking about? You mean you can change the color of this car in like 2 days? He goes, yeah. Like, this is going to be done by tomorrow. I was like, what? My brain went into overdrive. Like, huh? So you're telling me you can attract customers with this kind of car, with this product? Say no more. And from that day, I just said, you know what? I've always wanted to get into this industry,
and this is my entrance.
This is going to be my entry
now
point.
Where did you learn how to rap?
I mean, I met the guys. His name is actually Yanni Maz. I'm actually gonna give him a shout.
Yanni Maz. Yeah. I follow him.
Yeah, he's like he used to be. He's still my mentor. I still look up to him.
He just got a 992.
992.
Yeah, I follow him with a red roof.
Exactly. So and what I wanted to mention is well, which is quite important, is until I met him, I didn't think I even had a chance in that industry. Yeah. Because I'm black and I'm like young and you know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I never really thought anyone that had that kind of a car would bring their car to my shop. So when I met Yanni, you've seen Yanni, you've seen how he talks. Yeah. He has our mannerism. Yeah. He dresses like us. Even though he's Greek, he's a white guy.
Are you serious?
He's a Greek guy. But
I thought he was at least mixed.
He's always
tattooed and tanned. And
has, so I was like, right, this guy looks like he's from the ends. Like he looks like he's from Thamesmead. So I was like, okay, cool. So and I asked for his age. I realized he wasn't that old. He wasn't like 50. So this guy, he's young. He's killing it. And I went into his office upstairs. I remember that day like yesterday. He said, this is my office, and he was showing me that autograph of like Theo Walcott and all these Arsenal players. I was like, you attract this kind of people from rapping, brother. I said to him, I said, I'm coming. He goes, what do you mean? I goes, I'm just coming. You will hear about me soon. He goes, yeah, no problem. There's enough room for everybody. Just crack a bit of joke, and I took his number. I stayed in contact with him. Then I started to do my research. Now that I know the name, I went online. I was like, what's rapping? What's vinyl rap? What's car rap? And so I did some research and asked him a few questions. That same day, I said, if I wanted to start this business, how much would I need and what would you advise me to do? And till today, I still tell him, like, every once in a while when we speak, I'm like, bro, don't ever see me as a competition, because if I am successful, it's because of you. So you just take the credit. Don't worry about me. So he told me, he said, don't start too big and don't try to grow too quickly. Don't, because you're gonna crash. Don't spend 50K on your shop and then don't have no staff to do the job, or you're not experienced enough to have a shop that you spend 100 grand on, and then you're now looking at the sky thinking, where's the next customer gonna come? And don't offer too many services at the same time, especially when you're starting out. So he said, if you want to focus on rap, stay with your raps, You will get tempted. People will tell you, you should do other things, bro. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Own your lane, and then once you've owned a lane, then you can start looking at other lanes. So I took that on board till today. You know, like my shop.
Pastors are gonna steal this, and they're gonna use this. I could see someone preaching with this Sunday.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. It's real. So then, because of the kind of person I like to do my own things. I could have went and learned from Yanni, to be honest with you. When I finally told him that I went to learn from somewhere else, like an independent company that does what I'm trying to do now, which is like training people how to rap. I actually left, I think, where are they based? They're based somewhere in north of England. I actually traveled to go on a course.
How long was the course?
It was just 3 days, £3,500.
Wow.
I didn't learn nothing to do with actual rapping, but what I did learn was the marketing side of it, you know, upselling and, you know, terms that you can use to attract customers, and obviously where to get the raps. Because at the time I didn't know. Actually, to be fair, I could have searched online. But you know, when you're getting into a new industry,
yeah,
you want to listen to the people that have been doing it, first. That's what I think anyway. So so I went on the course, and when I came back, I told him, I was like, bro, like, I went on a course, I'm really excited, I'm gonna start. I was like, yeah, cool, no problem if you have any. Like, why didn't you come to me? I was like, nah, it's cool. I didn't want to come to you, you know, because I just felt like you'd kind of have that over me always, even though I'm only starting this journey because I met you. I didn't just want to come in and learn from you. Maybe I should have, to be honest, because then I made a lot of mistakes.
Oh yeah,
you know,
trust
when
me.
I started. So in hindsight, maybe I should have just gone and done an apprenticeship with him for like 6 months, maybe. But it's cool. We're good anyway. So
now, if you were to do the apprenticeship with him, would he have paid you while you're doing it?
I mean, in England, it's mandatory. You have to pay people. It's mandatory. You can't, unless it's not on the books. You have to pay. You have to pay. I think it's like £100 a week. You have to cover their transport and their food. It's illegal. You can't have people come into your shop every day just because you're training them. So how do you expect them?
But aren't you supposed to pay him?
No.
It doesn't look like that.
This is the thing. And then it's the age group. So if they're between 18 and 21, I think you have to pay them because they're kids. You know, where do you want them to get money to be coming to your shop every day and eating? They're children, so you have to pay them. But then there's a scheme where the government pays you to pay them.
Okay.
But that's all wrong.
All right, you know, we're going to go on a quick break and then come right back at you. Don't you dare touch it. After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters. Khaz Customs telling us a very inspirational story. Don't you dare touch it. After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters, half 8 on 96.9 Cool FM, situated right here in the city of Lagos. Just in case you're watching us online somewhere, just know that the only radio station you should be listening to if you're in Nigeria is Cool FM. Not all those talk radio stations you have up and down, and not those ones that play only music because they can't afford to have staff. All right, did I take shots? All right. Sorry.
Just don't get me into no trouble.
Yeah. You know, I talk a lot of. Can I say the S word?
Tell me.
All right, we've got Khaz Customs in the building, and he was telling us his story. Now, this is very inspirational. A lot of you go to houses of worship where they're supposed to be worshiping God, and they try to inspire you, and then you see a real inspiration story of how someone stumbled upon someone who always wanted to be in the automotive industry, and he stumbled upon an opportunity, grabbed it by the horns, and today is Nigeria's biggest name when it comes to the auto rapping industry. So you were telling me you went to see Yanni, and you were supposed to have an internship, you were supposed to have an apprenticeship, and you were telling me about the apprenticeship in the UK where you actually have to pay. So how do you get around the apprenticeship? You learned on your own and made a ton of mistakes. Tell us about that.
I mean, just like everything in life that you're not knowledgeable about, you tend to slightly underestimate it because you see someone else doing it. So obviously from the times I met Yanni, I think it was early in the year, probably like March. So I got my shop in December that year.
In London?
Yeah, in London, Essex actually. Because I lived in Essex at the time. I moved away. This is like way away from Thamesmead. Essex.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, so I lived in Essex at the time, and I had to make a decision. Actually, I decided if I wanted to go back to my comfort zone, which is London, which is like close to Woodham and everyone else, or should I go into deep Essex, which is Brentwood, where it's predominantly like 95% white people.
Yeah.
Which I chose that, and it proved to be, you know, a wise decision. But going back to deciding not to go and do an apprenticeship with Yanni and learning under him and be under his wings for a while, I had to learn on the job, and it's because looking from the outside, the way Yanni made it look so easy, I thought it would be so easy, but obviously it's never the case. You have to pay your dues, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to get into.
How long did it take you to figure rapping out to the point where you'd consider yourself at least a step 1 pro?
A long time.
6 months?
Yeah, minimum. I mean, 6 months to like even going to a year. It got to a stage where I then decided that I actually wasn't going to focus so much on the actual rapping. So you know where in life you have to kind of get to know your strengths and your weaknesses. So as I was figuring out the whole journey, because rapping is all well and good, but how are you going to get the customers to bring in the cars for you to rap? Do you get what I'm saying? So I decided that I wasn't going to be a one-man band, and I would hire people that will also learn how to rap whilst I start to build the marketing side of the business, generating sales. Generating sales, because it's all well and good having the passion and the drive and everything, but a business is meant to make money, at least to make money. So I took a back seat in terms of like developing myself as an actual physical car rapper, and then started to focus more on running the business and learning customer service as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never done anything like that before, having to deal with people calling and walking in and all that kind of stuff. So I had like Polish guy. Yeah, they're quite good with their hands. They learn quick. I don't know what it is about Eastern Europeans, but yeah.
My mom's Eastern European, so yeah, they do their houses themselves.
Handy, they're just handy.
They laid my cousin laid the tiles in his own house.
Easy, and he probably didn't.
And his
go
wife
school for
painted
it.
the walls.
They do everything.
And my painter that I pay money cannot give me 10% the value my cousin
chance.
would. You know, it's
like,
ridiculous. We're not very good with our hands in this part of the world, and I'm not taking any shots.
No. We're actually quite good, but they're just way above.
My problem with us is we don't. Let me give you an example. My old Camry.
Yeah.
The mechanic came today to fix something. Jack the car up, remove the wheel, roll the wheel under the car, and put 2 blocks on top of the wheel. And I'm like, I thank God I didn't call this guy to fix
your
my
main
other
car.
car.
Yeah.
I'll have gone mad.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know when they're taking off the tire of my car, I'm there with the vulcanizer. You don't, when you're trying to put in the wheel spanner, you put it in such a way that it doesn't hit go straight into the hole.
Anything, yeah.
Yes.
These guys don't care.
And I have that problem with Nigerians, and you're going to deal with that a lot. Absolutely. You see, when you go abroad to get your engine oil drained, there's some thingy they put on top of the hood so oil wouldn't drip on the paintwork. There's just, they wear gloves when they're supposed to wear gloves.
Time for that,
and you know what, they're just going to pull it off, and it's just Wale Gates said something. He said, our anyhowness.
Yeah.
If you don't understand what the word anyhow really is, come to this part of the world.
It's one of our biggest problems.
And you're not going to have that problem with the Polish people.
Nope.
So, continue your journey. So, you set up the office.
So, I set up the office. I started to focus.
Is the office still running now?
Yes. Yes, in a way, but I'm not in the same shop that I used to be.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I've partnered up with some people because I'm not there anymore. I've moved here now. So
but you still get returns.
Of course.
Good returns.
I get your thoughts.
like in a month, like how much comes in?
I'm not about to tell you that.
All right. You'll tell me on camera.
Yeah.
Now, coming back home, you came back to Nigeria.
Yeah, fast forward 7 years or 5 years later.
What did people tell you? You're gonna fail. Don't even try. This is
I
nonsense.
mean,
Nobody does this in
It's
Nigeria.
not. Yeah, I mean, it's not even in London. As a matter of fact, when I started, I would say only like the people that kind of really like knew me, supported me. Like most of my acquaintances that were Nigerians were like, bro, how many Nigerians think is going to wrap their car? What are you doing?
What's that, yeah.
Have you wrapped your own car? Do you know any Nigerian that's right? I said, me, I'll be the first, and people will follow, you know. So naturally, there wasn't a lot of support. But my close friends,
I like that.
Yeah, naturally, because people, what people don't understand, it's hard for them to support it. So I didn't even take it personal. It's like, you just don't see my dream. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's all right.
I see way bigger than what you're thinking. I see Nigeria in like 5, 6, 7 years from now. I see Dubai. I see America. You know, I see the whole world. But you can't see it, which is cool. You know. But I have to be completely honest. Like my close friends, they supported me because I think they kind of knew the kind of person I was, and they knew that I wouldn't start this journey unless I intended to finish it. You know what I'm saying? So it was always gonna be. It had to be a success. There was no going back because I put everything into it, you know.
So, fast forward 5 years later, like you said, and you made the decision to come home. How did that go? I
have to be honest. I actually had a lot of encouragement from Nigerians online before I came. Like I was cyber testing the waters.
Yeah,
that's a quick gem for whoever wants to note that down. Yeah. Cyber testing the waters. So I wasn't physically here, but I was testing the waters to see how they would receive rapping or just what I'm bringing to the table.
And how did that go?
Went beautiful. Like by the time I came, there was like a queue waiting for me to do their cars. You know what I'm saying? So I have to say, Nigerians in Nigeria accepted it way quicker than Nigerians
in the
UK. However, obviously we're talking 5 years later, and then Instagram's here now. Because in 2012, when I started, the day that I signed up for Instagram, I didn't even know there was an app called Instagram. Like, because I'm not really. If I didn't have this business, you would never see me online. Like, I like to operate way under the radar.
Yeah.
You know, but I had to do that because of the business. So social media has helped everybody, including myself.
And, I run a church online. So,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
I just read somewhere today that some pastor who nobody paid tithe to had to go steal a car, and I'm like, yay, we won! All right. Anyway,
I mean, so it bridged the gap between people here.
Yeah.
So they can see direct content.
Yeah, trust me, social media is the new gold.
Of course.
Sorry, it's the new crude oil.
It is.
Look at Taste Buds, for instance.
So many businesses have come and they've blown to pieces.
So you came to Nigeria. And did you come with any Polish people or any? Or you came with the know-how?
I came with the know-how. I came with the experience.
By then you were also a good rapper.
Oh yeah. I was fully certified. I was ready to do everything business-wise, getting down and dirty, like the whole package. I felt like that anyway.
So when you came down, did you actually have to get your hands dirty, or you already had
a little bit. But with everything, I think again, there's something that I really believe in, which is like. What's the word for it? I always talk to you about it. It's the power of the mind.
Yeah.
The power of like belief that things will get done. You may not know how, but it will get done.
But that could also get you into some sticky situations.
Absolutely. I know this firsthand because one of like my greatest strengths and weaknesses is my bravery. Like I take like mad risks.
Yeah. Mine's my mouth. It feeds me and it puts me in trouble.
You know, so when I came here, my plan was to look for someone that shared the kind of mind that I had, find the person. I didn't know how I was gonna find the person, and then train them on how to rap, things that I know, and then see if we can kind of work together. And it happened. Literally, like, because you have to remember, before I came to
Who did you use? Did you use graduates, or did you use handymen, like people who are painters, or?
No, this is how it happened.
Yes.
This is a very interesting story that I'm about to tell you. I don't even think don't even think she knows. I doubt it. So
trust me, I get the exclusives.
yeah. Something about you that brings it out. So when I started Khaz Customs in London, right?
Yeah.
I had a plan, a very clear plan. So if you were my friend, you were close to me, you would know that my plan was to basically gain the knowledge and experience in London and then bring it to Nigeria. It was never not in the plan. It was always in the plan.
In the plan, fantastic. Bring it home.
Bring it home. So, having said that, a couple of my friends moved to Nigeria before I did, right? Because I was busy, gaining knowledge. So I was like, I'm not ready yet. So they were here, and one of them has no secrets. He doesn't know how to keep his mouth a little mute. So all my plans that he knew, he was telling someone else who has a knack for eavesdropping in ideas and then starting the business. To cut a long story short, before I came to Nigeria, someone already started car rapping. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they heard about my plan and they said, okay, well, I'm gonna do it before he comes, so that I could be the kind of like the first guy to do it. So he started it, and but me being me, I don't take stuff like that personal, Like it's cool. That's just what you think is.
But I hope you're not close to that guy anymore.
No. Of course not. We're cordial though, but because we know of each other. Like we all grew up in London, so I know him and he knows me. And if I see him, I'll just give him a quick shake and I'll keep it moving. But so I didn't take it personal, and I didn't go and start messaging. But wait, like, what are you doing? So this is what I did. So I kept him close to me still, because in my head, I'm thinking, okay, well, you might think you're gonna do it before me, but you can't do it like me though, And you don't have the knowledge and experience. All you heard was, oh, this business might be lucrative, and I could be the first one to before Khaz comes to Nigeria, so I can quickly gain ground. So I kept him close. So when I was ready to come, I hit him up. Like, yo, like, I want to come to Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. Like, do you have any car rappers? So him thinking, nah, this guy's actually he's not even mad at me. Like, he's even talking to me. So I said, I need a number of whoever you're using now. Let me see if I can improve him and just show like techniques that he may not know. He actually didn't give me the number, but I can't remember what he said. Anyway, me being me and me not giving up, when I came to Nigeria, I drove around Lekki Express like every day, right? Looking for shops that looked like they knew what they were doing. So there's a shop, they're closed now, they used to sell rims.
Yeah.
You know them? They're kind of close to Lamborghini Center.
Yeah.
Something just said I should go in there. So I went in there, pretended like I wanted to buy rims. And I said, what else do you guys do over here? He goes, we do want something like that. The guy didn't really know what it was. So I was like, who does it? He goes, I don't have his number, but I can get him for you. So I said, I could take my number, take my number. I think I gave him a little sign as well, like just to hold the pocket. So I said, make sure the guy calls me up. And then somehow, he called me. This is the guy that I started rapping cars with in Nigeria, right? So he called me and he's like, they said you're looking for me. I was like, yeah, I don't know you, but I'm looking for you, so where you at? So I said, come see me tomorrow. So he came and I put him to test straight away. And he was okay.
He wasn't good, but he was okay.
No, he was okay. He had basic knowledge.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I can work with you. You're not like a total zero dumb guy.
Yeah.
You know what
Dingbat.
you're doing. Exactly. You have some knowledge, and we can improve on that. So, let's start practicing. So we started kind of linking up regularly, and and then I left again. I had to go back to London because I was like focused on London at the time. So I left him some material. I left him some videos. I left him some tools that he didn't know that existed. So I said, practice. When I come back, I'll check your progress. And we did that for like, 6-8 months roughly. And then that's when I did Baggy's car. The first car that we wrapped in Nigeria was Porsche Panamera. We did it, and from then on, like, you could just say the rest is history. He still works for me till today.
Are you serious? Partnership or salary?
Contracts.
Now, one of the most difficult things is I remember dropping my Rolex off somewhere in Nigeria to someone who is Rolex certified, and I saw fingerprints all over my dial. You understand? And I had to take it to Rolex in the UK. So what am I trying to say? Those little finishing thingies that we lack back here.
So much.
Yes, getting a bubble, dirt,
and you just ignore it.
And just ignore it, a smear, a fingerprint.
When I first moved there, their favorite phrase was, "Okay, customer will not see."
Customer will not see it.
I can see it.
I can see. Yeah.
So it's not going.
As in, I couldn't wear the watch. Anytime I looked at the watch, what I saw was the fingerprint. I'm like, I can't wear this watch. I had to take it to the UK, and guess what? Of course, when they were dealing with the watch, they were wearing gloves, and it was in a vacuum that they were fixing it. And I'm like, what? This is gonna take 10 more minutes.
Please, just do it.
Do it.
Nope.
A Nigerian, my door in my house, I can't take a look at it. Tape the door before you paint the wall.
It. Oh my God, please.
That's rocket science. The guy say, you won't reach there now. You just don't buff it.
Bro, just mask it. Yeah.
You know, so how did you deal with that?
It's an ongoing process. Like, trust me.
No, I know.
It's ongoing. It's
I know.
However,
no one's ever painted my car without me being in the booth with them.
Really?
Because it's gonna drive me mad. I'm gonna come out. I'll see fingerprints. I'll see paint running. Do you understand? I'll just see all sorts of stuff.
It's crazy. But you know what I realized after a while? I started to kind of take it easy on them and realize that it's not really their fault. It's the culture.
The culture. Absolutely.
Whoever trained them, this is how they were trained. To overlook things that look like they were minor, but really those are the things that you should never overlook.
Never overlook.
So they've been trained in the opposite way. So I've been lucky, you know, and obviously I've had to hire and fire, but I think I have a really good group right now that understand my vision. They understand what I'm trying to achieve. They understand what's at stake. You know, they understand that my reputation is more important to me than
a quick fix.
Than a quick fix. So we're in a pretty good place, but I've had to hire and fire. Some of them have actually changed completely from what they used to be 7, 8 months, not a year ago, to like a whole new different person. So they've unlearned what
I have to do the same thing with the church system. Before you can learn what I have to teach you, you've got to unlearn everything else. You know, very tactical. Now, how quickly could you wrap a car? For instance, a G-Wagon.
I mean, then that's a question of how many people are you going to put on it.
So, for instance, somebody drops his car. What's the turnaround?
Average
time?
Is 5 days.
Average.
Because average to strip the car is like a day.
But what if it doesn't have any wrap before? What if it's
when
fresh?
I say stripping, I don't mean stripping of old wrap, stripping parts of the car, wing mirrors, door handles, because
everything has to come off.
Yeah, we do that because we want a perfect finish.
Yeah.
I know companies that are like huge. That don't strip cars. I don't know how they get away with it.
Now, if you want to put PPF, do you do PPF? If you want to put PPF, I heard you don't need to strip.
Nah, that's the beauty of PPF. That's something that we're gonna go into deep next year as well.
Are you doing PPF too?
Yeah, just low key though. I'm not really advertising it as much yet because you have to own your lane, and then spread.
Yeah, whatever.
so by next year, we're gonna be active with PPF. I've got the material. I'm actually doing
3M.
Suntec actually.
Is Suntec better?
Do you know
than
what
3M?
it is?
Yeah.
There's a myth. About 3M in our
Yeah.
industry that they're the best, but they're not always the best. They have some products that are the best. Even with wraps, some 3M colors are the best, and some of their colors are actually quite rubbish.
Oh wow.
Yeah, satin black. Trust me, there's no, quote me anywhere. There's no rapper that wants to use 3M satin black because it's just not the one. You know, their chrome dead. Don't try it.
What would you use for the chrome Suntec?
Hexus. Hexus chrome is the best. Looks the best. Easy to fit. Like if you're trying to fit a 3M chrome, you would probably spend extra 4 days. That's how difficult it is to maneuver, and it doesn't stretch. It doesn't move. Like it's so bad. So it varies like that, you know. So with experience, you'll figure out. Okay, if someone says they want gloss black, I know what manufacturer to go to. If someone says they want matte black, And for example, I would only use Avery matte black ever. It's just the best. It looks the best. It works the best. You know, so it varies, but there's a myth that everyone thinks 3M is always. Their screen protection film is whack. Expel is the best, and Suntech are neck and neck with them. And then you've got 3M are not even top. They're not even top 5 when it comes to paint protection film.
Now, you know, they're the ones that have the healing.
That's Expel. Expel is the only one that has self-healing characteristics that I know of. I know Suntech doesn't have it. I don't think 3M have it.
Okay. Now, your Rap Academy. Yes, because we're running out of time, so we should just round this off. Should we take a break? All right, we need to take a quick break, and when we come back, he'll be talking about the Rap Academy that has nothing to do with music. Stick around in a moment. After Dark with Danny Freeze and the Lobsters. Now, your academy, when did it start? What does it take to join? How far have you gone? And tell us all we need to know about the academy in a nutshell.
I mean, it's something that I feel like I have to do, especially because of, I feel like I came into the game a bit late, right? I feel like I should have started when I was like 19 or 18. If I had someone like me to look up to, I would have started when I was 19. I'm saying that with the most humility, right? I'm saying that because of where I'm from, my ethnic background. So imagine me in London when I was 18 and there was a Khaz Customs. 100% I would have jumped on. I'm telling you with proof, because after I started as the first black Afro-Caribbean guy to have a car customization shop in the United Kingdom, with the most humility, there's at least 25 of them now that are from my background. Nigerians, Ghanaians, Jamaicans, they're all into what I'm doing now. And I feel like it's not a coincidence that all of these people have now come out after I started, because they saw, oh, Khaz is Nigerian, what? And it looks like he's doing well. They don't know for sure, but at least it looks like I'm doing well, right? I'm getting all the big cars, you know, I'm doing well. It looks like I'm making money from it. So I inspired them to start. So from the beginning, when I started, I've always said that I would always find a way to inspire people. There's almost not one black or brown person that didn't go through my shop in London as an apprentice. It's not a lie, it's a fact, and I have proof. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I feel like it's part of my journey, it's part of my calling, not just to be an inspiration for people, but to actually also do it so that they can feel like they can do it. So for me, it's just exactly what I've done in London. I'm just replicating it here, which is this official rap academy that we're.
How many people do you have in the academy now?
We're gonna take on 7 people because even that's a stretch, honestly. I didn't want to do that many people. But we had 461 people apply.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. 461. And they're still applying. So how many calls did we get today? People that wanted to pay. I don't know, 4 maybe.
How much is the academy?
Now, not all of them are paying, right? There's 5 slots out of the 7 for sponsorship.
Okay.
Honorable Shinapella, shout out to him. I approached him with the idea, like, I want to empower people, but it's going to cost because I'm bringing people from the UK. We're going to have to give them tools, material, 7 days accommodation, people that are coming outside of Lagos, feeding them, all that stuff. So yeah, I love it. Like, you want to empower people? I'm on it. So I actually went to him and said, can you like sponsor like 2 people? I'll take 4. Cool.
Oh wow.
You know, so
you know.
Yeah. So
my Ibadan brother. Big shout out.
So he's actually one of the reasons why there's that many people. I only wanted to take on like 3 people, like, you know, because I want him to leave the academy with the experience and the satisfaction that they will learn something. And the more people you have, the less you can really teach properly, you know. So Sean said he was sponsored for us, like, cool, no problem. I'm sponsoring 1 person myself, you know, and we place the value of sponsorship really like around £1 million. So basically we're going to be investing like £1 million into each person. And then the last 2 slots, we paid for that. You know, so that's basically it. And it's not going to be the last. Like, that's why I called it edition 1.
Is it going to be televised?
Yes.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, we do.
What is it called?
YouTube.com/KhazCustoms.
YouTube.com/Khaz Customs.
Yes,
This is my brother. He's gonna wrap my car for free. A lot of people are going to be inspired by your story. I have a call coming through. Let's just take one call. I know where. Okay, call's gone. Thank God. Oh, call's back. All right. We should have announced the numbers, but we had so much to talk about. Hello, go ahead. We don't have much time. Just introduce yourself and greet Khaz Customs.
Khaz Customs, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How you doing, man?
My name is Collins. I was at your hangar party last December.
Oh, end of year party last year. How you doing, my guy? Collins.
Yes, Cyan guy.
I know. How far now?
Respect.
Yeah, respect to you too, bro. This guy is dope, you know.
What does he do?
He sells tires. I invited people from our social media.
Come,
with us last
Collins.
year.
I need tires.
I've been doing business with him. I don't spend with your company since I meet you. Huh?
About how much?
About 2 million.
Only 2 million.
From December till now. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of Collins, I need tires for my car, and I'm not going to pay you £1.
Freeze.
Hey! He's a member of the Free Nation. He'll gladly do it. Let's hook up. That's your tithe.
My God. Collins.
God bless you, Collins. Of course, I'll give you a shout out. It'll be worth it. Collins, give me a call. You know my number. Call me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been Khaz Customs. Clap! Oh, big for nothings. Ladies and gentlemen, Khaz Customs.
Big freeze.
Hi guys, have you heard of AK Taxi? This is the taxi app of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it's available on Android and iOS. And for the first time in Nigerian history, you can actually negotiate your taxi fare on a taxi app. And unlike the competition, AK Taxi does not take out of your profit once you pay the monthly subscription of $100 only. And guess what? The first month is free. You get to save your money. So if you want to use the app, you save money. If you're a driver, you save and make more money. Ladies and gentlemen, call now if you want to be either an agent or a driver on AK Taxi. The numbers to call are 090-666-16106 and 080-3344-8638. On Instagram, it's AK Taxi App. You can send them an email, info@ak-taxi.com, or visit their website, ak-taxi.com. Don't miss out. It's an awesome opportunity. Drivers in urban cities can make as much as 200,000 naira a month. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, AK Taxi to your financial rescue. This is the future of the taxi app. Grab it now.